Hello, my dear students. Today's topic is projectile motion. First, we know what is projectile. Projectile is simple a body which is moving under gravity. Under gravity means, suppose generally you see a projectile is a ball when thrown from a cricket ground at some angle with horizon and it will move on a parabolic path. So I am just considering a simple question because in vertical direction only acceleration g acts downward and we consider downward direction as negative. Clear? And there is no in y direction. This is the acceleration in y direction and acceleration in x direction we are assuming 0 because we are not considering any air resistance and so on. So just first we see a simple question. We are considering a plane xy plane. X is horizontal direction and y is vertical direction, and in vertical direction acceleration is constant and that is acting downward. A body is projected like this. Suppose body is projected with velocity u at an angle theta with horizon, and as we know acceleration is acting downward. The main property of acceleration is it always try to mold the velocity towards acceleration direction. Means the body will start turning like this. Means velocity first decreases and at maximum height the velocity only horizontal, because this velocity is continuously constant, no acceleration is acting in this direction, but vertical velocity becomes 0 at this point, and finally body start moving downward and finally lands on the ground, and total time of flight and everything you know well. Now the question is this: at what instant the velocity becomes perpendicular to the initial direction? Initial velocity is u, and at that instant the velocity becomes perpendicular to the initial direction, means it will not move like this, means this velocity is impossible because this is also perpendicular, but the body cannot turn in this, so body will turn like this. There are two perpendicular, so means this velocity will occur at some point on this path and this is perpendicular. Suppose the velocity becomes v, and you know this angle is theta and this is 90, therefore this will be 90 minus theta and this is theta. So as we know this velocity is v sin theta, and initially the horizontal velocity is u cos theta. So because the horizontal velocity remains constant, therefore it will equals to u cos theta. Therefore v is equal to u cot theta. V equal to u cot theta, because cos theta upon sin theta is cot theta, means the velocity at that instant will be u cot theta. And suppose the question is this: at what time it will occur? So means this velocity is v cos theta but negative, because downward direction is negative direction, means v cos theta becomes negative, while v u sin theta is the vertical velocity at the time of projection, that is uy, and this is vy, and as we know in y direction the acceleration is constant. Acceleration is constant. Therefore vy equal to uy plus ay into t. Simple first equation of kinematics when acceleration is constant. What is vy? That is minus v cos theta, and what is v? That is u cot theta. On putting the values we get because the board is small, so I am using it. Vy is equal to u cot theta, and we know Vy is minus V. V means u cot theta. Cot theta means cos theta upon sin theta. So we are putting the value. So V, putting the value of V, we get V cos square theta upon sin theta. And what is u? That is u sin theta. And what is ay? That is minus g into tan t. Therefore, we get t equal to, on taking this side, we get u cos square theta upon sin theta plus u sin theta. On taking LCM sin theta, we get u cos square theta plus sin square theta. That becomes 1, means only u over there upon sin theta, so means g sin theta. This is the time, or we can write u upon g cosec theta also. So this is the time when the velocity becomes perpendicular to the initial direction. And this question asked many times in many NEET problems. And second thing, suppose I am saying about the constraint relation. Suppose a projectile is fired from some height. This height is h, and suppose I am asking this height is 45 meters. And an object is projected at an angle 37 degree with velocity (50 meters per second). The question is this: how much time it will take to reach the ground? Generally, this question can be solved by two methods. First thing, what is the component of this velocity in vertical direction? Because time of flight depends on vertical component. That is 50 sine 37, and sine 37 is 4 by 5. 4 by 5 means we get 40 meters per second. 40 meters per second. Means vertical velocity is 40 meters per second, while horizontal is 30 meters. 50 into cos 37, that is 30 meters per second. Sorry, sine 37 is 3 by 5. 30 meters per second. Now I am making more easy. This is 40 meters per second. And as we know, this is 30 meters. Means at the highest point, it will reach in 3 seconds. It will reach in 3 seconds. And what is this height? Main thing is this. What is this height? And this height can be found, when a body is freely fall. In first second, it moves 5 meters. In second it moves 15 meters. And in third second, it moves 25 meters. Why? Because in consecutive second, the ratio of the distance is 1:3:5. Means this height will be 45 meters also. This height will be 45 meters also. Means total height is 90 meters. Total height is 90 meters. The maximum height from the ground is 90 meters. Because this time is 3 seconds, so in 3 seconds it will fall in first second 5 meters, second 15 meters, and third second it is 25 meters. So maximum height is ground is 45 plus 45, that is 90 meters. And this 90 meters, because it will take, how much time it will take? Now in another second, that is 35 meter, and then 45 meter. Means from this to this, from this to this is 3 seconds. This is 5, 15, 25, and then 35, and then 45. 35 and then 45. So means this time you can find what is the time from this point to this point. This time suppose t dash. So t dash is equal to under root of 2h by g. 2h means total height is 90. Total height is 90. 90 2s are, that is 180 upon g. G means suppose 10. 2h by b. This time is from this point to this point, and this time is 3 seconds. Means total time of flight will be t dash plus 3. T dash plus 3. This 0 and this 0 cancel out, and 18 can be written as 9 into 2, and square root of 9 is 3. So 3 root 2 second. 3 root 2 second is the time taken from this point to this point, and time taken from this point to this point is 3 seconds. Therefore total time of flight is 3 root 2 plus 3, that is total time of flight t, suppose that is t dash plus 3, t dash plus 3. And you know how could I find this time 3 seconds? Because in every 1 second the velocity, vertical velocity will reduce by 10. Therefore in first second that is 20, and in another second 20, 10, and then 0. To means t dash plus 3, so 3 root 2 plus 1. This is the simple concept of solving the problems. Thank you very much to all of you.